Hey everybody, welcome back to Shadows Over Loathing. It's been a good long while, to be honest with you, since I last sat down for a recording session. We just took the Christmas break in real time, so pardon me as I get reacclimated here a little bit. Thankfully, this game provides me a pretty easy way of doing so with this little convenient to-do list here. Still looking for the book at SIT. Still should probably check the library for, you know, where the book might be. Still got to complete these courses, botany, astronomy, culinary science, looking for those classrooms still as well. And then as far as side quests go, we got to head back to Crystaldream Lake at some point. Still looking for an urn, still got Miss Brewster's boarding house riddle, and then the fish and chips fetch quest, which we've got ongoing. Still looking for some barbecue sauce for that. Pretty sure we're all caught up on inventory stuff. We've been swapping things out as we go just for whatever statistical mark we need meet. And speaking of which, we're actually getting a pretty even balance as we go here. Decent amount of these different armors going on as well. And 68 unspent XP, couldn't be one more. But we've got most likely impeccable timing is going to be the next choice I make here. Act earlier in fights seems like it's going to be pretty damn good. Anyway, end of the library seems like a good idea. I don't know if I've actually found it yet. I'm wondering if maybe we just need to find it within the courtyard of the main lobby or something like that. But we could also go to the greenhouse since I haven't been there yet. Sounds like fun. This must be SIT's math department. You can tell because there's a bunch of loose math flying around making a ruckus. I mean a physical ruckus, not the sort of ruckus you get when someone tries to argue that .999 repeating doesn't equal 1. Schmooze the math? Hey, how's it going? Great to see y'all. You're looking real fine tonight. Oh, check out the denominator on that fraction. Ha ha. Ah, hey, you got it. Here, let me get that for you. You pluck all the additional symbols out of the math and stroll away with a cheerful wave. The math just watches you leave completely nonplussed, nice and smooth. There we go. That's how you bamboozle, my friend. You bamboozle with the best of them. What was I at of like 200 experience for that? Okay, so it's going to be a little while. Welcome to the SIT greenhouse, constructed in 1919 by German engineer Walter Bauersfeld. An early attempt to invent the geodesic dome, at which he was not successful until 1923. I hear this is one of the best schools in the world for mathematics. You have any interest in math? Oh, sure. Music and math are real closely related, you know. Tempo, pitch, rhythm, it's all numbers. I never thought of it that way. Mostly you don't need to count up to 8, though. He's right, yeah. This is either an avant-garde sculpture project or some weird kind of bench. This reminds me of the anti-homeless benches that you see everywhere these days. They have a bunch of those in the outside of the Salt Lake City airport. And they now are not only not allowing the homeless to rest on them, they're also just not good benches anymore. So great work, guys. Really nailed it with that one. Though its habitat is threatened by prohibition, the gin blossom still thrives in locations boring enough to not seem suspicious to authorities. This is just a regular tree put here by accident. The northern Oregon pipe cactus does not make any sound no matter how hard you blow into it, so please stop trying. Despite its addictive and hallucinogenic qualities, loco weed is still legal because it is not popular among jazz musicians. SIT proudly hosts the world's largest exhibition of invisible chrysanthemums. This is a delight. Contrary to its name, the yucca is not particularly funny. Native to its nearby moist lands, the eastern cattail smells extremely bad and has no known industrial or culinary uses. The very tall sunflower is critically endangered due to being too far away from the ground for pollinating insects to notice it. All right, here we go. I feel like I'm authorized to go down in here. Let's do it. Hey, buddy. A grad student is sitting at the desk staring blankly into the middle distance. Excuse me? I'm a botany major.
Oh, nice. Me too.
I'll elaborate. I'm a new botany major, and I need to know what I'm supposed to do here.
Oh, okay. Well, ultimately, you'll need to get your transcript signed so that you can pass the course. I'm just a TA, so I can't do that for you, but Professor Kalos should be in his office down at the other end of the lab.
Is there a lecture or class or anything?
You'd think so, right? But you're the only student here today, and nobody gave me any lecture notes or anything.
Well, all right. A label indicates this is where the P.U.B.A gear is kept. It's empty. Now, how are you going to ever find out what P.U.B.A means? I'm guessing Pneumatic Underwater Booba Association. I do what I can. This door is barred, probably so no steam can get in. You unbar the door, no steam continues to get in. I mean, yeah, I guess I might as well see this through, right? The SIT steam tunnels. Ooh. This appears to be secondary access to a lot of different locations. Okay. That seems pretty good. Athena is still protecting some things, it looks like, but oh, hello. Some hobo code. Try ordering stuffed pepper style. A secret menu item. Hi, Obi. Where you just wandering around, bud? This box says free shoes on it. You're not sure if it's an announcement or a political statement. Just a regular free shoes sign. Move quietly at a brisk pace. Please do. That is high quality stuff. All right, well, I feel like I've gotten a little lost now. What else is new? I was curious to climb the ladder up into the unknown, but this appears to be affording us a lot more options than I expected. Hi there, rat. The rat emits a few squeaks. What's shaking? The rat dashes into his hole and returns holding a tiny piece of cheese. He points it at you, sweeps his arm broadly from left to right, and then points at the cheese. He stares at you for a few seconds and then eats the crumb. You want me to bring you some cheese? The rat nods and scurries around in a quick little circle. Have I found any cheese? I have. The rat considers the squirrel cheese. He wrinkles his nose a bit, but eventually decides to keep it. He hauls into his hole and emerges with a jagged ring. When you apply bleeding, apply 2 extra. Cool. All right, then. Sorry about the whole squirrel thing. I'm going to act like I know what that is referring to. Okay, right. So you're back here in the greenhouse now. Let's head to the right and just see what's going on with the other side real fast. The sign has been scraped off of this door. Oh, a strange laboratory. Fun. Collecting steam in here. A case full of roaches. A nervous-looking guy in his 40s. A weird set of mirrors mounted together here. Must be some kind of optics experiment. I'm curious to check the reflection, but I doubt it's really going to be anything besides looking at my face. Yeah, okay. It's a big pile composed of 80% garbage and 20% miscellaneous electrical parts. Nice. Chunk of lead, 11-in-1 oil, and a piece of scrap metal. I was more curious about this, though. I can't remember if I've gotten one of these before. I think I might have. If I can get one more Moxie, I can get something even more useful. Let's see if I can do that. I'm sure I can. Although I think I've got another potion activated right now. Let's check in on that. Effects. +5 sleaze armor. No, we don't need to keep that. I can very happily replace that real quickly here. There you go. Done. Carefully squeeze the oil into all of your joints. Slick. Nice. Ah, pocket battery. Add +1 maximum AP to a pair of pants. That seems really good. And a gold-plated cable. If I can get up to 9 Moxie, I can get something even more useful. I wonder if I can do that. Got that one equipped. Ooh, I can have another... Oh, that's a potion, right? Okay. This is something I can eat, though. Okay, that might work. Here's 8. And, oh, there we go. Nice. 9 Moxie. Just like that. We got a prototype electro helmet. Regenerate an extra 1 AP per round. Oh, my God. Plus, that's another helmet I can wear and get a photo with. That sounds pretty great, although we do need to try to get up to 11 Moxie, although to be honest with you, I kind of doubt that's going to be an option. Seems pretty unlikely. Yeah, I think the cheese would be the only thing left. I don't think that's going to happen. All right, well, reason to come back when I get 11 Moxie at some point, I guess. Robot Battle Arena certainly sounds like fun, too. I'm going to see if I can't use the, let's see, oh, give your target shielded, which will cause them to ignore the next time they take damage. That sounds nice as well. I'm going to go ahead and attach this to my nasty mop gun, the chunk of lead. Sounds good. Hefty, nasty mop gun. This is going to end up being a Zote thing, isn't it? Just see how many descriptive words we can add to it. All right. Ooh, make some potions. Missing miscellaneous chemicals here, apparently. What basic stuff can I make? Yeah, +1 max HP or max AP is pretty good. I'm putting off talking to this guy for now for some reason. I'm just making him as nervous as I possibly can. Oh, right, that too. What are the best pants I can wear right now? Let's see. I got a lot of pretty good stuff. Those fireproof northern chaps are looking nice, though. Maybe we'll do that and then add the pocket battery to those as well. Nice. Jolts of electricity begin to crackle their way up and down your legs. Electrified fireproof northern chaps. Looking good, dude. Hi, I'm Baer.
Hi, I'm Rufus. How'd you find this place?
I was just kind of poking around, exploring, you know?
Yeah, that's the popular pastime around here. The kids call it hacking. I guess I should have anticipated that when I set up this secret lab.
Why do you have a secret lab? Was the department out of regular labs?
I'm not actually supposed to be here at all. I used to teach here, but they let me go.
Well, what happened? Did they fire you for using forbidden math?
Not at all. SIT is the last place that would fire you for that.
I was joking.
They fired me because I didn't make tenure. I was too busy trying to figure out what happened to my missing brother to publish any original research.
Well, that hardly seems fair.
It's probably just as well. I don't think that was cut out for being a professor anyway. Department politics are maximally bogus, as the students would say.
So you set up this hidden lab to continue the search for your brother?
Yeah, basically, although I'm taking a more roundabout route toward it now.
What happened to him?
He left home when I was 14 and headed north. Well, we called it west back then. He spearheaded the expedition that pushed the Transcontinental Railroad all the way to Frisco.
Wow.
Yeah, he was kind of famous for a while. I used to get postcards from him all the time, then one day, poof, just vanished off the face of the earth. I talked to all of his friends from back then, but nobody knows where he went. My only guess is he decided to keep heading north and hopped a ship. I couldn't get any passenger records dating that far back, though, so it was pretty much as far as it leads.
Oh, that's too bad. What are you working on now?
This is gonna sound crazy, but you know, we have a saying here at SIT. Science that nobody understands is called magic, and science that only one person understands is called mad science.
Ah, you're dabbling a little in the forbidden arts, huh?
Oh no, I checked the rulebook thoroughly and nothing specifically forbids what I'm doing.
I get you. So what's the plan?
Well, I mean, I just met you and I hesitate to get someone else mixed up in this.
I'm pretty mixed up already. Last few days I've had to deal with fairies, time holes, shadow monsters, gross fishmen.
You know about the fishmen? That's perfect. I can definitely use your help.
I'm glad it wasn't the fairies you were interested in.
I am curious, but other time maybe. What I'm focused on now is predictive quantum telecommunications.
I'm gonna need you to skip to the chase.
Short version is I'm trying to make a magic crystal ball that will help me find my brother.
Cool.
All right, I thought all the fishmen in this region come from a single source called the Fishmother. She's sort of like a queen bee, you know? This one creature that laid all the fishmen eggs. Which is a little weird, actually, biologically speaking, because that indicates a dangerous lack of genetic diversity.
What?
See, honeybees avoid inbreeding through an extremely high rate of genetic recombination, but the fishmen don't have that advantage, so one would think inbreeding would... What? Never mind, sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. The important thing is the Fishmother is thought to have a sort of magical psychic link with all the fishmen.
Psychic, gotcha. So what do you need?
Well, legend has it that Fishmothers occasionally make huge, beautiful pearls. How they make them is probably too gross to think about, but my working theory is that if it has the right kind of Fishmother DNA in it, I might be able to reconfigure it to make my own psychic link.
I haven't understood basically anything you've said, so that sounds perfectly reasonable. You need me to get one of those pearls?
Yeah, the Fishmother's lair's down by the river, but the entrance is a sort of organic...
it's a huge butthole, isn't it?
I was gonna say cloaca, but yeah, it's a huge butthole that keeps anything out that isn't related to the Fishmother.
So how do I get in?
You aren't gonna like it.
I already don't like it.
I can make a sort of disguise goop to cover you with.
Swell. How much am I getting paid?
I don't actually have much. But maybe the Fishmother's lair has treasure in it. I mean, definitely. The Fishmother's lair definitely has a whole lot of great treasure in it.
Sure, I'll help. I'll even be enthusiastic about it.
In order to make this Fishman disguise goop, I'm gonna need Fishman eggs. About 3 pounds of them, according to my calculations.
But if the eggs are in the Fishmother's lair...
No, the regular fishmen carry them around to keep an eye on them. They have a bunch of little hideouts all over SIT campus in Ocean City. Or rather, all under, I should say, since they're mostly in the sewers. Here, you'll need one of these to open the manhole covers.
Hey, there we go. Nice. All right, well, that was a fun conversation. Did I not take a look at this bookcase before? These books are all way too advanced for me.
Actually, that one up there is right up your alley.
You have the order of the bookshelf memorized?
I don't have to memorize it. I understand the principles by which I arrange things, and I never deviate from them.
Oh. A handy reference manual if you find yourself needing to know the exact frequencies at which a narrow range of substances will vibrate. Tricky Timpani. Cause an enemy to deal its moxie and sleaze damage to itself. Well, I gotta try that out. Nice. Ooh. If I upgrade this, it will also increase my moxie by 3. Huh, that seems pretty good, but I am gonna go ahead and try to hang on to these experience points for the impeccable timing upgrade. Gotta check out Robot Battle Arena. What's this?
That's my robot battle arena.
Why do you have it?
The fact you even asked that question makes me think you'd never understand the answer.
How many are in there?
They're capable of self-assembly and replication, so it's hard to say, and it's also critical that you never accidentally leave the door open.
Well, let's go check it out. Okay, all right, I see. Fun, fun, fun. Well, Obi, let's go ahead and let you start off in the back here with some hot, hot, hot licks. Ooh, that hurts. -1 AP. Ooh, goddamn, they are powerful. Yikes. Okay. That's good to know. I suppose I'm not going to be winning the robo-combat anytime soon. You take a moment to consider your failure. Yeah, I know I've got enough XP to buy a skill. Don't talk down to me, game. What's this?
Douar.
What's a douar?
A container for fluids.
What kind of fluids?
Usually valuable scientific substances. Not that one, though.
What's in this one?
Absinthe.
Oh. Can I have it?
If you want, sure.
Oh, sweet. Thanks. That's good fun. Can I have one of these hot plates?
Sure, I've got plenty, and having access to that level of technology will increase the odds that you'll survive helping me.
Nice. Okay. Wow, this has been a good place to go. Hell yeah. I was hoping he'd give me a roach, too. Oh, well. What about the map? Does that help? I guess not. I want to try this one more time. I feel like maybe they just got lucky, but I'm beginning to suspect that no, that wasn't the case at all. Oh, charging this time. Okay, that seems better. Saw blade sling. 8 bleed. Ow. Do I have something to handle that? I do, thankfully. Give myself a gauze pad real quick. God damn. Gauze damn. Crush zapping robot for 1 physical damage. 6 sleaze with the tricky timpani. 2 physical damage with the orchestra strike. Yikes. Do hit for 21, thankfully, with that at least. Okay, so finish him off with the timpani. That seems pretty good. That's a fun attack. Let's see here. We got another timpani we can do. In fact, let's go for just back-to-back timpanis. That sounds pretty good. Although I guess I should have paid a little more attention to the ones that are actually going to try to kill me. Let's see here. He's going for Obi. You're going for Thaddeus. You know what? I'll keep Obi alive. Let's go for the nasty mop gun shot right there. Sounds good. Hey, there we go. I think we're actually going to win this time. They just sort of caught us off guard the last one. I got a pretty convenient turn order. I think even Thad's going to make it. Well, maybe I shouldn't speak so soon. Yeah, let's find out here. We got 8 sleaze damage with the timpani back there. I feel like I'm saying that word wrong. I'm going to have to Google that later. By Google that later, I mean forget immediately after finishing this sentence. You won! Piece of scrap metal and 21 experience. I'll get over it. Well, that's fun. Just infinite robots to fight. Good source of experience there, should I need it later. Now we can open up the manhole covers. Oh, the door has a combo lock on it. Fun. Tools abandoned by some fleeing prankster. Pretty nice. Okay. Okay. Good stuff. It does look like this is looped around now. What did this say? It's told me to order stuffed pepper style. The girl behind the counter gives you a sly in-the-know kind of nod and wink.
Haven't seen you in here before, bud. Welcome to the finest hash house in the whole underground restaurant scene.
Underground restaurant scene?
That's right. Wait, you ain't a copper, are you? You gotta tell me if you are.
No, I'm not a cop. Okay, copacetic. In that case, we got no beef. Got no beef anyway. It's a fish place. Ha ha. Ha ha. Poster on the wall there spells out the racket if you need an explainer. What can I get you? All right, hold on. I gotta check out their stuff first. Ooh, there's a manhole in here too. Only one table. The Pirate Restaurant Manifesto. We refuse to be stifled and shackled by the narrow definitions of sandwich imposed on us by the man, by which we are specifically referring to Charles Chip Mann, owner and proprietor of the Greasy Spoon upstairs. To that end, we have taken control of the secret basement, as well as whatever ingredients we can filch in or finagle, to bring you the true taste of freedom, unfettered by hoity-toity cuisine conventions and municipal sanitation and hygiene requirements. Restroom for employees only. Okay, hold on. This guy seems pretty content. I do want to go in here real quick. Oh, okay, yeah, we can do that later. Hold on. I'm going to place this order first. Oh, can I not? Oh, stuffed pepper style. There we go. So if I order this, I've only got 275 meat, though. I can't quite afford these things. These are really nice boosts, though. Forbidden Fission Soda. Nice. I do want to get the stuffed pepper style, though. Look at that. And then I guess I can just go in here. You're not an employee. Yes, I am. You're telling me you work here. In this hidden restaurant you just discovered in a town you've never been to before today. Yes. All right, fine. I'm done arguing with you about stuff like this. Thank you. It's about damn time. Somebody dropped a name badge. It's an Employee of the Month badge with your name on it. Unbelievable. This is the badge you wear while you're at work at the Pirate Restaurant underneath fish and chips. It says Baer Assistant Manager right on it. All right, smarty pants. There's a sign over the sink that says employees must wash hands. Since you're an employee, that means you, right? Don't wash them. But thou must. I'm not gonna. I'm not doing it. Nope. All right, fine. There we go. All clean and sanitary, which will be extremely safe for the customers of this restaurant when you're serving them food later during your shift because you work here. 35 experience for flushing the toilet. That feels phenomenal. All right, I guess I missed my opportunity to do things the proper way here. Should just sell that gold-plated cable as well, I guess. Still got the titanium staple remover. That's a fun little thing to be hanging on to. And I guess I'm done for now. Let's go down the manhole. Gross. What's over there? Nothing? All right. Oh, hi, bud. Wonder if the underground restaurant upstairs knows there's even an undergrounder one down here. The fish man behind the counter regards you cheerfully. He seems delighted that you asked. He plonks a tin bucket full of raw, chopped-up fish parts onto the counter and garnishes it with a lemon wedge. Then he makes an expansive gesture at it like a used car salesman and waggles all 10 of his fingers at you. He takes your meat excitedly and pushes the bucket toward you along with a bent tin fork and a hardly used paper napkin. You're pretty sure you see one of the fish heads twitch as you pick up the bucket. All right. He roots around behind his counter for something else to sell you. He holds up a fishing spear with a whole still wiggling fish impaled on it. From his gestures and excited babbling, it seems like you get to keep the spear is the main selling point here. Gotta buy that. He bows graciously as he hands you the spear. While he's distracted with your meat, you nonchalantly slide the fish off the end of the spear and kick it away without him noticing. Ah, one more thing. A small glass bottle filled with some kind of oil. Buy it. Fish liver oil, thank you very much. This time he puts another bucket of chum on the counter and gives you a big grin and 2 thumbs up. When you protest it was only 10 the first time, he holds up a card that says market price. I don't know how long I'm going to go with this guy. He seems to be out of goods, but not wanting to turn away his best customer ever, he plops a big handful of fishman eggs on the counter. He holds up one outstretched hand, then repeatedly opens and closes it 14 more times. He takes the meat with an expression of pure delight and grabs your hand in a wet handshake that you politely disengage from as soon as possible. Thank God. Hi, kitty. Hang on, I'll find some stench armor and we can have a nice, pleasant interaction here. Stench. Hold on. Stench armor by 5. There we go. Or I can just wear that. That's much easier. You can now pet Stinky to receive a boon. Plus 3 sleeves armor. No, I'll keep my current one. That seems good. That seems better. Ah, yay. I haven't fished in a minute. nasty goo. Deals 10 sleaze damage. Nice. All right, that was pretty worthwhile. Climb up, me hearties, yo-ho. To Hexrock Mines. Access to the Hexrock quarry is prohibited except with written permission from the geology department or a very good reason. I feel like being the protagonist gives me that right, but the trapdoor at the top seems to be barred from the other side, apparently. Bummer. This Athena terminal seems to have blown a fuse. Replace it. You hear a thump as the door's internal lock disengages. Huh. An SIT puzzle ring. Its purpose is a mystery. Huh. I'll equip that. Out of a morbid curiosity. Test door. This door is painted shut from this side. Upsetting. Another manhole. Let's do it. I'm liking this place. This is a fun little side area. Oh, yeah, absolutely try fishing here. I couldn't read that one quickly enough, though. Just fish in a sack. Okay, yeah. I'm good. Oh, fun. There are no fishmen in this particular pool of boiling goo, but there's a mass of horrible, slimy, wriggling golf ball-sized eggs floating in it like the world's biggest and most awful glass of bubble tea. This is just delightful. Well, let's go ahead and try to find some hot armor real quick. Bottle of ghost pepper soda would do it. Let's see. I suppose hot pouch, maybe. How much do I have right now? Let's just check real quick. 3. That's not going to quite do it. I guess I'll just use the easy way. There you go. Nice. Even more Fishman row. Suppose that's a way to get it without having to spend all that meat, but I feel good. I supported a local business. A harsh buzzing noise and the shower of sparks are her only reply. I'm gonna need 6 moxie for that. That shouldn't be too big of a problem for us here. Go ahead and re-equip our SIT jazz slacks, or maybe our stylish sunglasses. Yeah, I like that. Hot wire it and go on through. A massive steam-powered freezer, probably full of jumbo shrimp and military intelligence. Freezer's empty, but you notice the ice maker is not securely attached. Since leaving without any loot is clearly not an option, you take it. Ooh. Wow. That sounds like fun. Deal your moxie plus 4 cold damage. Sadly, that's worse than our our hefty, nasty mop gun, but... Oh. Short stories of long winters. Grants an upgradable skill. I choose not to be cold. Neat. The book is a collection of short stories about men who defy all wisdom and warnings to go hiking alone in the sub-zero west. Find it, I guess? Okay. I choose not to be cold. I'm gonna go ahead and stop reading there. Frozen food. God damn it, these painted shut doors. You didn't go in laundry room yet, right? Clearly not. Go ahead and close that up. Steam powered. Well, all right then. I think that's all. Oh, I see. This is just a permanent bonus to hot armor. Nice. Didn't understand that at first. Okay, back to the greenhouse now and finally take on these things, I think. You suddenly find yourself unable to breathe. Uh-oh. Hold on, we got anything that's able to help us out with that? Let's see. Probably not the electrical helmet. That does seem like a good one to put on, actually. Okay, well... I guess if I'm not able to get through there... shit. The P.U.B.A gear might have helped us out with this. I wonder if he's got any solutions to this situation. The other half of the lab is choked with pollen.
Yeah, those man traps spray out like pollen like you wouldn't believe. Someone should probably prune them back a bit. They really gotten out of control.
Wasn't that maybe your job?
If it was, nobody said anything. How do I get past them? I can't even get near them. You need a P.U.B.A helmet.
P.U.B.A helmet. Pollen untoxifying breathing apparatus. I wasn't even close. I don't think untoxify is a real word. Yeah, but nobody likes an acronym you can't pronounce. I already checked, there's none in the cabinet. Oh, that figures. Everybody always checking them out and not putting them back. I guess you could try and hunt down someone who's got one? What about a gas mask or a diving helmet? That shouldn't work, right? Nah, those don't have the untoxifying properties of a P.U.B.A helmet. The P.U.B.A filters are designed to counter the specific poison stuff of this pollen. The air filters in other kinds of breathing... Oh, geez, sorry. The air filters in other kinds of breathing gear can't handle it. Do you know who has one? You must have a record of checkouts, right? Yeah, probably. Let's see. Most of these kids are going to be gone for the break. They wouldn't have taken the helmets with them, though, right? Probably not. It's not like you're going to go breaking into their dorm rooms, right? I've done worse. That's fierce. I wouldn't recommend it, though. Dorm security's the real McCoy after last year's big April Fool's hack. What happened? Someone broke into the maintenance room, rewired all the elevators to go sideways. Wow. Oh, Chip has one. There you go. Chip who? Chip Noonsley. He's a frat guy. Phi Upsilon Tau. He didn't leave for break because he's monitoring some plants he's been working on. Oh, yeah, I think I met that guy. Swell, you should be able to get a P.U.B.A helmet from him then, no problem. How convenient. All right, let's go back to the frat house, I guess. This one, right? Yeah, I think it's that one. With a not exactly audible hiss, several of the strange bar-shaped shadows you saw at the fridge factory slide into view from nowhere. They arrange themselves into a circle, then orbit around the central point, which opens like an eye, revealing a diamond-shaped prism of black shadow. Man, are any of the geometry professors around? They would really want to see this. Yeah, that's got a lot more interesting, didn't it? Well, let's go ahead and hit him with a 5er to begin with. Man, Obi's quick now. Looks like I could use some cold armor. See if maybe I can figure that out at some point here. 5 stench damage to all enemies is pretty tempting. Splort the Shadow Prism for 10. Still got those surplus Cola Wars grenades. I feel like I could probably get away with throwing a fairy knife here. Seems pretty good. Jazz hands, maybe? I only got 1 AP though. Let's see. Let's go with the orchestral strike in the back here. Unless the timpani's gonna be better. No, apparently not. Oh man, I'm getting overwhelmed with all my options now. So many things I can do. It's a nice amount of bleed there. That ought to help us out quite a bit. +3 to all stats. Yikes. Oh no. This doesn't seem very good. All right, well, at least this guy's on his way to dying. Pat says no thank you. Oh boy, a couple of shrugs there though. That's interesting. All right, well, maybe we'll just win by default here. I think we will. Oh, never mind. Nope, yeah, I'm done. Bye-bye. Yikes. Losing combat a lot more often than I expected. Maybe it'd just be basic shapes, but those corners are sharp. You get +1 moxie for being aloof. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm glad there's not too much punishment for losing combat. Now, which one was it? Not you. Not you. Maybe you? Hey, Chip, something I forgot to ask you. I need a P.U.B.A helmet, and the TA at the lab said you checked one out. Oh, yeah, sure. I got the allergen situation worked out on my plants here, so it's no problem. Sweet. Thanks, bud. Glad we got that one sorted out easy enough. Suppose I can just go ahead and do this now, huh? Ah, discarded gym bag on the sidewalk full of rocks. Powerful grit. Nice. All right, let's get our P.U.B.A helmet on real quick. We'll be ready to go. These vicious plants are standing between you and the professor's office. All right, let's do it. Like a hot lick ought to be pretty effective against these guys. I've been feeling real weak in this place, though, man. I feel like we're falling behind a little bit. 6 sleaze damage will do it in the back there, though. Nice. Maybe we hit this guy with a couple of those, too. Yeah, it sounds lovely. Maybe one more. Oh, I have found my new favorite attack. There we go. Triple kill. Murky green juice increases your max HP by 9. Nice. Water, nitrogen mix, bleach, serum K6. Stop pouring chlorophyll into my sodas, you jerks. Extra green soda gives you 5 HP regen per round. Cool. That's fun. Ooh, raid the first aid. Nice. This plant has a dozen weird seed pods on it, and the complicated device sits on the workbench. Tinker with it. You take the bulb out, the ultraviolet one designed to provide quick bursts of energy to plants. You've wired this plant-growing lamp up so that instead of emitting light that's good for plants, it emits lights that's very bad. It emits a light that's very bad for plants. Reduces all plant-like enemy stats and HP by 30%. That seems like an offhand item we ought to go ahead... go ahead and equip for the next bit of combat here. Speaking of which, probably go ahead and make sure that I've got some good equipment on. I feel like there's a few changes I can make, but maybe not actually. No, I think we're all right. Let's do it. All right, Obi first. Give him the tube, my friend. Hopefully we're going to be able to act before getting obliterated here, because I do feel a lot more fragile now. Let's use the flash on... it's all plant-like enemy stats, right? So I think it's going to hit them all. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, baby. Okay, that was pretty effective. That's 5 damage. That's 5 damage. All right, so we got 2 AP left, which means we're going to try to finish one off at least. Might even try to sneak in an item attack on this one. In fact, yeah, let's go ahead and throw a surplus Cola Wars grenade. Seems good. Got 1 more AP left here. I'm going to go for the sleaze. And then let's check on which one is planning on killing me, and that's going to be this guy, so let's go ahead and finish you off. I guess that means that was a waste of that 1 hit, but that's okay. I think we're going to be all right. I think we'll be okay here. We're going to go ahead and end with the 5 there. It's going to be on Obi, and he's alive by some kind of miracle. Very nice. 1 more Timpani with the 5 damage, and then we'll finish him off with the hefty, nasty mob gun. Yes, sir. Thaddeus grows stronger. Max HP. Let's go. Lots of mushrooms growing on a substrate you prefer not to consider. I'm really enjoying how they're doing the light in this game. Complete the fungus experiment. You get a concentrated mushroom distillate. Wow, look at that. That's pretty good. Okay. So much fungus, so little light. Every kind of mushroom all at once. All right, I guess that's all we had to find in here. Alrighty. The mother of all plants. I think we're ready. Let's do this. Let's start a bleed. Oh, hey, buddy. We got a little combat aid. What good timing. Entirely too convenient timing, in fact. Methinks it was meant to be. I'm going to start a tremendous amount of bleed on this thing. And then I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and try to decrease its stats. Or even, yeah, let's go for that D-Light. There we go. 12 HP from that one right away is pretty fantastic. It's only once per fight, of course. Jazz hands, I think it'd probably be worth it to do this time around. And then let's reduce its muscle by 3 as well. Drop a piano on it just because it sounds like fun, and then hit it for 23, and then it's going to die. That was very easy. Cool. Put an end to the giant plant's reign of terror and also its reign of pollen. Got the odd fruit. Nice. 160 on the XP bar here. Professor Kalos's office. Sign reads sample storage, thick bark, and some murky green juice. Delicious. Judging by the layer of dust on this desk, Professor Kalos hasn't been here for quite some time. Well, that's unfortunate. Looks like his chair is on break, too. Ha ha ha. Chalkboard is covered with complex diagrams of plants. Well, that didn't help out very much, did it? Shit. Wonder if there's anything hidden in the chairs. No? Okay. The professor isn't in his office. All right, the semester's over. I guess he'd be at his holiday home at Crystaldream Lake then. Thanks for remembering that after I fought all those plants. Sure thing, no problem. His home's near the lake. Look, I've been to Crystaldream Lake. I need you to be more specific. Well, there's a road, and then it's like, just mark it. Thank you. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I'm surprised. I'm pretty used to people being the opposite of helpful at this point. There we go. Let's get the heck out of here, Obi. We needed to go back to Crystaldream anyway, so let's go knock out 2 birds with 1 wander. Hit the bus stop, actually. There we go. Take the bus. Oh, we're here, right? Yeah, no, don't take it again. Let's see here. So we need to go to... What was the other place that we had to go to here? Let me check my to-do list again. Still haven't completed the botany course, of course. Ha ha ha. Shake down the proprietor of Valley Hardware. Where's that? Hardware store. Let's hit that first. We'll go to Kalus's house. You see a faded billboard advertising some kind of crystal shop. Crystal's Crystaldream Valley Crystal Shop. I have to go there. Obviously. Oh, nice. That's convenient. Hi. What do you sell here? What do you think? Nothing? You're dead right, aren't you? And that's funny, don't you think? Because you'd really think a crystal store next to a crystal mine would sell crystals, don't you? You're using too many italics. I can't focus. Let me tell you a little story about a young woman whose name is me. Please don't. My parents wanted me to go straight to college, so that's one thing I did. But college girls are only thinking about one thing, getting a degree so they can work in a mine. Pardon me. I'm not like regular girls, guy. I want to sell the things that come out of a mine. Sure, gases and such. So I dropped out and moved across 13 states to the best crystal mine in the country. But when I arrived, the mine was out of business. And so now am I. Now so am I. So what are you still doing here? I ain't selling crystals, so it's plan B, which is frowning. I missed why you wanted to sell crystals specifically. My name is Crystal. That doesn't mean you have to sell crystals. Yeah, it just means I got fewer nouns to keep in my head. You want me to check out that mine? Yeah, break off a couple crystals you were thinking. Not asking you to clear out the whole mine, just with the few crystals I can afford to send my whole sorority down there. All right, then. I guess maybe I'll go get some crystals for you, but I'm probably not going to go do that now, if I'm being honest. I'm probably going to go ahead and shake down the owner of the hardware store still. A gaggle of Boy Scouts around a campfire plead with you for a scary story, for their scoutmaster, as they say, has proven frightfully unfrightening. Yes, all the boys are crying now. HCJ sickos. All right, let's shake him down. Propose a shaking. I've been asked to shake up some of your merchandise. Come again? There's some mob guys who want to intimidate you for some reason. So they send me here to shake things up or down, something like that. Yeah, well, those cans of paint over there could use a good shaking. I ain't gotten around to it for a while. Guess I feel particularly intimidated, though. I can get to that then. Yeah, here you go. You give all those paint cans a vigorous shaking, and the proprietor nods his thanks. That check my box? Yep. Okay. Great. Taken care of. Let's go ahead and move on then. Job well done. You see a familiar looking person heading toward you on the path. As they get nearer, you realize that the reason oh, it's me again. Hey, bud. Nice. Got some more experience. He leans in for another kiss. I mean, that's my second one. I'm looking forward to the third one at this point. Lucky me. The professor's holiday home looks like it could use a holiday of its own, to be honest. The sign is being very curt with you. Based on what you can see through this window, the entire house is full of potting soil. Expensive car, tragically neglected. Well, I mean, I've got a feeling I'm going to have to try to get through that sign, aren't I? Yeah, this door won't budge. Makes sense. There we go. As it turns out, it's just the front room of the house that's full of dirt. What about the outhouse? Oh, boy. Plant food, plant beverages, a leather-bound journal. Seems to have devolved into madness by the end. Let's try a few pages back. Success! I've bred a tomato that can produce a seemingly infinite amount of juice. This could totally revolutionize the juice industry. And they said I was crazy for trying to transplant human bone marrow into a tomato. Oh, that's interesting. New idea. The successful tomato bone marrow transplant implies the possibility of the reverse procedure. Transplanting plant organ structures into a mammalian subject. Must investigate. You skip over a lot of the technical mumbo-jumbo and analysis of experimental results until you get to the next readable bit. I'm certain that I finally got this right, but the woman at the pet store refuses to sell me any more rats until I explain what I've done with the last dozen. I don't think she'll like the answer. I hesitate to use my loyal companion Barker for this purpose, but he's all I got left. Anyway, there's nothing to worry about. It'll definitely work this time. The operation was a complete success. Barker appears to be in perfectly good health and is acclimating to the changes marvelously. I've created the world's first plant-animal hybrid. But why stop there? The next step is perfectly obvious. Huh. All right. Don't need to make anything. This must be the special infinite juice tomato the professor made with human bone marrow. This will come in handy over at the Speakeasy. They'll be able to make a whole dynasty of Bloody Marys. Nice. That was the first thing I thought of, too, with that. Always thinking of the Speakeasy, bud. Fish are no native to tomato juice. All right. Anything of use inside? Indeed there is. Seems good. This appears to more or less be a dog, except for being green and having some kind of plant pod for a head. Poor guy. Hold on, I gotta go in here first. Check the fridge anyway, yeah. It's even wilder in here than I expected. Half the vegetables have rotted and turned into a muck and mold, and the other half appear to be mutated experimental plants that have rapidly acclimated themselves to the environment and are using the rot as fertilizer. Make a salad. I said make a salad. Maybe I wasn't clear. We're talking about a selection of plants that is half rotted glop and half pulsating veins. It's not a salad bar down at the Outback Sizzler. If you make me do this, there's no backing out halfway. You're gonna have to read the whole thing. Make a salad. I guess there's no point in fighting. You poke around the ruins of the kitchen until you find an intact salad bowl and wipe it off with your sleeve. Let's see, a salad would typically start with a bed of lettuce. The nearest equivalent you see here would be either some glistening green-brown sludge that's just barely holding together into leaf-like sheets, or some broad, shiny green leaves dotted with blood-red splotches, the sludge. You fish a handful of rotting leaves out of the bottom of the fridge and slap them into your bowl. Oh, sorry, splap them into your bowl. That's the sound it makes, splap. The slime sticks to your hand like a thick coat of Vaseline and motor oil, which is also more or less what it smells like. What's next? Maybe some sliced cucumber? You do see something in there that looks like maybe it used to be a cucumber, but it's mostly dissolved and leaked away, leaving behind a long blob of empty and blackened cucumber skin, like a deflated, slime-leaking party balloon. Alternatively, you could take a vegetable that's sort of long and round like a cucumber, but it's yellow like a squash with rippling and bulging bright green veins. You take the weird squash-like thing and find a rusty kitchen knife to slice it with. Neon green juice spritzes out with surprising force as you do, narrowly missing your eyes and tingling fiercely when it gets on your skin. The inner flesh of the vegetable is black with an oily purple sheen, and it smells like a brand new car tire that a cat peed on. You arrange the slices neatly in your bowl. The next thing you find while rooting around in the fridge is a surprisingly intact-looking onion. Next to it is a thing of similar shape and size, but more of a puce color, and twitching slightly. The other thing. As soon as your knife pierces the skin of the puce-colored vegetable, it bursts open and thousands of tiny pink mites pour out of it, scampering everywhere on long spider-like legs. They vanish quickly, finding various crevices throughout the kitchen to hide in. Hopefully none of those crevices belong to you. You calmly slice what's left of the vegetable and add it to your salad. The perfect thing to top off a salad is, in my opinion, some nice fresh cherry tomatoes. You do find a small bowl of round things that might be grayish-green cherry tomatoes, or rotting grapes, or old pickled quail eggs, or maybe just green olives. I hate green olives. There's also a plant that has sprouted some berries of similar size and shape, except they're white. Well, not exactly white, some sort of off-white, except the off part isn't quite the same color you get in normal off-white. I'll take the green olives. You tip the bowl to pour the things onto your salad. It takes a little while. They stick together and slowly ooze out of the bowl, tumbling and landing on your salad, plop, 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 trailing thin shreds of clear slime that stick to the bowl's rim. Now you just need some kind of dressing to top this all off. Luckily, there's 2 bottles in the fridge door. One filled with something gray and labeled blue cheese dressing, and one filled with a bright pink liquid and a handwritten label that says number 3 with a skull and crossbones. Let's try that. You open the bottle and pour a generous helping of hot pink number 3 onto your salad. It's thin and oily. Maybe it's a sort of raspberry vinaigrette. You can pretend that. It smells like chemicals, which I admit is vague, but I can't think of any other way to describe it. The smell you thought of when I said it smells like chemicals, that's what it smells like. Well, I guess congratulations are in order. You've successfully created something that technically could be called a salad. Yay. I hope you weren't eating. Oh, we need stench armor again. Unsurprising. Put our booze-soaked handkerchief back on. That's been very convenient. You can't take more than 5 damage at once. That actually sounds really good. I'll happily wear that. If I can find out what that was. There we go. A dog dish with the name Barker stenciled on it. Barker's water dish. Oh. Maybe that'll help us with him. There's no room in the dirt room. Barker, you want your water dish, buddy? Will this help you? Well, I still have to fight him, I guess. What remains of Barker? That makes me so sad. I don't want to hurt the poor thing. I guess I have to. The weird dog creature runs away with a sad whine. Okay, well, he's not dead, at least. That's nice. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's pull some weeds. Yeah, I think we could do that. Let's put our anti-UV plant flasher back on. I'm ready. I think this might just be a set of plant fights here as well, though. Not necessarily something that we have to do. Might as well go ahead and take these guys out while I'm here, though. There you go, buddy. Ba-boom. And Obi should be able to take him out nice. Pulsating seed pod, and Thaddeus grows stronger. Nice. Yeah, looks like that's all that was for. Oh, geez. There's a tall, spindly humanoid creature skulking in the corner. The creature has a long, thin green limbs like flower stems and is clothed in ragged white petals. Its head is some kind of plant pod. You inch just a little bit closer to get a better look and realize that the white petals are actually the torn and frayed scraps of a white lab coat. Professor Kalos? The creature spins around and hisses angrily. Hiss! I need you to sign my course transcript. What's left of Agamemnon Kalos. That's a boss fucking name right there, man. That's an Elden Ring fight. Oh, we got help again. Let's see here. What kind of boss fight combat item do we have to use? Maybe a surplus Cola Wars grenade. Quick 10 damage with that. Increase my moxie. Seems pretty good. Reduce his muscle. There we go. There we go. Strike up the band. And let's go ahead and hit him with a weapon attack. Oh, that was probably a good opportunity to use the UV thing again. I didn't even think about it. I guess I can use that next turn. Thanks for taking that shot for us, Thad. Monk Simon will clobber what's left of Agamemnon Kalos for 9 physical damage. Nice plunger poke, pal. Let's go ahead and burn. Thanks, Thad. Gotta hit him with that. That's the play. Orchestra strike. And that ought to do it. GG. Boss fight's been pretty simple so far. Looks like people who live in glass houses shouldn't be plants. The crumpled remains of Professor Kalos. He's already starting to wither and smell bad. Now how are you going to get him to sign your transcript? Oh, look. Wow, that was a really... Oh, wait. You completed your major. Nice. Professor Kalos' pen. A signature written with the professor's pen should be just as good as if it was signed by the professor himself, right? Nobody could possibly dispute that. You sign your transcript with a reasonable approximation of the signature on his ID. You also find a pair of pants discarded in the corner. Guess the professor grew out of them. You take them for good measure, by which I mean you measure them and they fit you, which is good. Ooh, regen 3 HP per round. That's pretty nice. Let's just sneak around, see if there's anything else I can steal. I don't think we need to fight any more plants. That's nice that that's an option, though. Wonder what the doggy bowl was for. All right, well, at any rate, we completed our major. Nice. I just got a couple more courses to knock out, I guess, if I want to, or I'm not sure, actually, if those are necessary. Probably. And then we got to go find the book still. So let's head back to the campus real quick before we wrap up for the day. There we go. Good place to leave off. Pretty solid progress here. I say that knowing full well that we have unlocked 0 of the possible achievements for this game, and I remain worried that I may have bitten off more than I can chew, but all the same, I'm going to continue to make these videos, and hopefully we can continue to make some progress. So thanks very much for watching. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Appreciate that a lot. It helps immensely. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.